that for a second. How do we feel about this quiz? We satisfied?
Yes.
It's all about tool collecting. It's all about being able to pick up tools and apply them. You're going to see the same tools applied over and over and over again. Cool. Good. I think so too. Well, good. So, what I'm going to do, friends, don't worry about it right now. At the end of class, when you leave, just make a pile right here of those. I'll get them graded. I'll get them the progress report for today. That way, you guys all have those updated as well. Cool. But don't do it right now. We'll do it on the way out. So make sure to turn them in. And make sure all your names are on them so I give people credit for them. Cool? All right. I got a couple more examples I want to look at. I got a couple more examples. Okay with you guys? If you would, go back to your data sheet. Excuse me, squeaky. I did a lot of butterfly in the pool today, which means I drank a lot of pool today. Squeaky my trachea. Not the best butterflyer. I want to keep with the tool idea. I want to keep refining these tools. If you think about it, all of today is still about center and variation. We haven't gone too far from that. We just decided we shouldn't use it in that last example, which I thought was great. Because that's very important, is knowing how to do something and knowing when to use that something. So, what I want to do is, I got some 2013 Portland Marathon ages. Collected this off their website. It's not a full sample, or it's not a full population, it's definitely a sample. So what I did was, I took a random sample of folks in the top and in the bottom, and I put top and bottom in quotes for two reasons. Number one, when I collected the data about 6 months ago, I had a loose definition of what I called the top. I've since forgotten what that top was, so you put like double quotes around it because I'm not even sure what the hell I meant by it then. But top meant they were fast. They were in the top, like, say, 5% of finishers. So they were the people that won the race and came in like sub 3 hour times. I mean, insane. You know, there's insane people that run marathons in sub 3 hours. And then the bottom were the ones that just were happy to finish the damn thing. They walked half of it. God bless you all. First marathons, maybe. Awesome. Totally awesome. So what I had was, I was looking through this data trying to get something interesting. I'm like, oh, I got their ages. This is kind of fun. So what I want to do is, I want to see if there's anything interesting about the ages, on average, of the top and bottom finishers, if they show us anything interesting. So what I want you guys to do is to, from this data, it looks skewed. That's a good hypothesis. I want to take a look at this data. I want to look at the data to see. Now, Aaron, why'd you say it looks skewed?
Between 25 and 54. The majority of that data is theirs. I'm not seeing a clear bell shape.
I'm not good enough to see it off numbers like this either. So here's what I vote. Let's get this in our machines and graph it and see if, I'm with you. I want to see, before I calculate an average and a standard deviation, I want to see if I should. So Aaron's already learned that, wait a minute, I'm tired of this calculating the damn center and spread without having to do the center and spread. Or without having to be able to do it. So let's take a look at this. Here's my vote. Here's my vote. We actually have to use 3 lists for this.
3?
We got to use 3. If you want to do it all at the same time, which I think we should. You've got the ages, which are going to go in L1. You've got the number in the top, which is going to go in L2. And the number in the bottom is going to go in L3. Does that make sense? Ish? Maybe. Corey, ask me that question.
How do you type in age years?
Well, that's a fantastic idea. Or if that's a question, I should say. So I got 2 answers for you. First of all, if you have the age given to you in years, 15 to 24, 25 to 34, 35 to 44, and so forth and so on and so forth and so on, you have two possible